raised in Miami, Carol City, Florida, the 305, what we call it. And growing up in 187th Street apartments was, rough for the fact that, you would probably walk out your door and realize you got a SWAT team on the roof. After gunshots ring out, you go to your mailbox, you see bullet holes everywhere. Probably can't even check your mail because they're doing some type of investigation. And you might find cocaine in the freezer. People actually, running, breaking people's house and hide their cocaine from their house to another house. So it was real crazy. But just being born and raised in that environment, you wouldn't really, be so fearful because you was born and raised in that. I actually went to high school right across the street from the Carol City High School. It was right across the street. So, junior high school, you had Miami Carol City Middle School, which is across the street as well. So I stayed, right in as far as like in the middle of everything. So growing up, I didn't have to drive too far to go to school. It was just a walk away. Oh yeah, grew up in a household, 8 of us well, 9 of us all together, including my mom, but 7 girls. I'm the only boy, so it's 8 of us. Sometimes just trying to get to the bathroom, you'll catch one of them in the mirror, curling their hair. When they put the curling iron down, you'll probably step on it, get burnt, my way out from being around them was the fact that I grew up in the projects, and right next door I had, male companions and things like that. But we grew up in the projects, a lot of drug dealing, a lot of killing, but that wasn't my focus. I focused on playing basketball, which was right out my back window. When I was young, I always thought, I'd be maybe a basketball player, a football player, things like that. And as I got older, I was just like, I would love to be a rapper because, just the whole thing about, being cool, having a nice jewelry, the cars, the clothes, and it was just hip to me. As far as the social and economic conditions in my neighborhood, I always felt that, it could be better, that if, you had more people to come out and just support you in all aspects. With that being said, I always had, in mind that if I ever became famous, I would go back and, be an inspiration, talk to kids and, let them know that, it's not where you from. It's not all about the negative, things that's around you. The world is much bigger than, the projects or, just what you've grown up at, so. God and family plays a major role, Mom always told us, without God, nothing is possible. So with everything I do, I always put God first. I always keep prayer in mind because, my mom told me it changes things, but I see how it works by trying, God myself and praying myself. So, family, is there when nobody else around.